Good morning and welcome to the 445 Productive Through Joy Show with your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher. The show airs each weekday morning, hella early AF at 4:45 a.m. here on YouTube's Michael Datcher channel, then at 4:45 p.m. on Facebook Live. Guys, today we're talking about love is a verb, an action word. As we love things, love ourselves, love our communities, love our passions, meaning our particular dream passions, jobs, or enterprises, we will put the work in, put the action in to see those things manifest. So thanks for joining us. You can go to productivethroughjoy.com again and see about us. We speak to groups, schools, and organizations about how to be productive through joy. Let's dive into the topic. And so we're talking today about love as a verb. And point one is that you want to think about this. We encourage you to think about this idea that love is a verb by starting with thinking about what you love. Like really taking some time. That time because we're so busy trying to survive and COVID and now Trump is gone, thank God. But just the madness of the last 4 years, for a lot of people, including me, we were just in survival mode. That's what I was in. I was like, this is crazy. And so in that craziness and that distractibility that chaos can bring, we don't always do our due diligence on the things that, what I would say, are things of significant consequence, like the idea of what is love, who do I love, and how does love manifest in my life? If you've ever been in love before, or if you have children who you love, you know of which I'm speaking. Love is such a powerful, powerful energy, but it can also be destructive if it's not dealt with, and I think really investigated to see how it relates to you and how you will articulate your own kind of vision of love. So point one is you want to do your due diligence with and about love. Point two is that once you kind of determine, okay, what do I love? You want to think about, what am I doing? Action word, love is a verb. What am I doing? What actions am I taking to represent my belief system in this, my ideologies around this concept of love, right? How am I demonstrating through my actions with love, including love for myself? That's one of the most important things. I mean, I think because of COVID, it's been so devastating for so many people. It's hit me hard, that's for sure. People are thinking more about self-care, self-love. You know, self-care is the pop cultural term, which really means self-love, you know. And for various reasons, many of us struggle to love ourselves, at times because of violence against us as children, whether it be sexual violence, domestic violence, bullying, or just not those things, just the toughness of being on the planet as a young person. You know, it's challenging for everyone. And so we carry those ideas into our adulthood. And although it could have been 10, 15, 20, 30 years later, many of us are still walking around carrying our childhood hurts. I've got a few of those, let me tell you. I know of that which I speak. So I know if I'm dealing with that, I know other people are as well, right? And so it's important to address those things, take action to address those things. Are you taking actions to address those childhood hurts? Are you releasing some of those grievances? You don't have to deny it happened or in any way minimize it, but as you think about it, okay, as I think about self-love, and it's me holding on to these grievances, even though someone did me wrong, is holding on to these grievances helping me today or helping my future become brighter? Usually the answer is hell no, because you're in the past, all right? Which goes into point three. As you do that internal work, and for me, it's daily work. This show is just me, is an out picturing of my kind of morning personal work, each morning getting up and reading and studying and doing what I do in the mornings, and then recognizing a while ago now that, wow, there's probably other people who are going through stuff as well. Let me just share this. So this show totally came out of my own work in my own life, which has been super complicated since birth, literally, since before birth, actually. So this is just as an example, this is my own work, what I'm doing day to day, and sharing, because sharing it also helps me just to make it not about me, which is important, you know, although I'm trying to get myself together, it's good to be of service to other people. So this whole show came totally out of that particular space. And so as you begin to do that work on yourself, that self-love work, for example, then we move to point three, which is I'm telling you, as you begin to love yourself, for example, you're able to then be free to love other people. I mean, it's so difficult to love someone else if you can't love yourself. Or to think that you're worthy of someone loving you if you can't love, if you aren't in your own mind worthy of self-love, and that's a lot of people, guys. That's a major problem, right? We have to, if that's you, I'm encouraging you to really deal with that, because that's going to be a problem all your life unless you eventually finally deal with that. That's a thing you have to address, or you will probably never be all that you can be, So I encourage you to work on that. I'm doing mine every day. Just, I don't mean to preach. I hope I'm not coming across like I'm preaching at you. I'm just encouraging you to do that important work by saying, I know what it's like, which is why I'm doing my work, right? I'm encouraging you to do your own work, because we all have to eventually do our own work in that realm. As we do it, which ends point 3, I am saying to you, you will enhance your level of productivity 1,000. That's happening for sure. At which level of advanced productivity you experience, that there's various factors contribute to that level. But I guarantee, as the old black people say, I guarantee you will see an uptick in your productivity. It's guaranteed. Boom. Go sit down, Mike. That's all we have for today's show. We'll see you when 4:45 p.m. because today is the last show of the week, because we air each weekday morning hella early at 4:45 a.m. then 4:45 p.m. There on Facebook Live. So until then, let's talk about it and be about it. Deuces on out like a light.